First half, Stanford by 2. Mike McDonald drives, dishes to Jason Collins. Cards up 4. Second half, Stanford up 5. Curtis Borchert, freshman that can do some things, but he misses here. Jason Collins there for the putback. Collins 12 points, 10 boards in the game. Later, Auburn down 4. Scott Coleman in transition for 3. That's good. Next time down for Auburn.
And now far out of this game.
Coleman again. He had 10 straight at one point. Auburn up 1. Meanwhile, Chris Porter struggling. On the break, Porter misses a lay-in. He was just 3 of 13 from the floor. Under 2 minutes to go, tied at 56. Borchert for 3. Got it. Stanford up 3. Now under a minute, Auburn still down 3. Coleman misses a 3. Mac McGagney grabs the board. He misses a 3. And even without Madsen, Stanford victorious over Auburn, 67-58. Borchert and Jerron Collins combined for 13 of Stanford's final 15 points. Jerron, the twin brother of Jason. Stanford now 5-0 with 3 of the wins coming against ranked teams. Says Coach Mike Montgomery, sure you're surprised to be 5-0 with the caliber of competition we've played, but as long as you defend and board, you can win games. Second game of the John Wooden Classic, Duke USC. Jeff Trepanier going up for the jam. Get blocked by the rim. Look at that.
That's a split.
Second half, USC down by 12. He gets another chance, makes the most of it that time. He had 15 points. Mike Dunleavy Jr., son of Mike Dunleavy, can do some things for 3, the freshman. And then another 3. He had 13, and Duke wins it 81-68. Duke's only senior, Chris Carrawell, scored 24.
Against Texas. Early on, they had the intensity. Andre Hudson down low, baby hook. He had 13 in the first as the Spartans built a 15-point lead. But Texas comes back thanks to the versatile Chris Mim. The 7-footer cans a 3. It's now a 3-point game. Mim also proving that 7 feet do have their advantages. Rebounded in, 19 points, 11 boards, 5 blocks. Texas takes their first lead since 4-2. Later in the second half, Spartans down 5. Morris Peterson changed that. It's now a 2-point game as he buries the 3. After one free throw by Texas, Michigan State with a chance to tie, but Gabe Manecki steals the ball, feeds Ivan Wagner, who hammers down the victory. Wagner's happy, as he should be. The Horns upset number 2 Michigan State, 81-74. Spartans finally feeling the pinch, giving up a 15-point lead. Mim was named the tourney MVP as Texas off to their first 4-0 start in 3 seasons. Also, DePaul got by South Carolina. Into the first minute of the game, stress test, please. Because since he can do that, DeMar Johnson, great feed to Kenyon Martin. Cincinnati up big early, and it didn't change. Closing seconds of the half, Kenny Satterfield penetrates. DeMar Johnson is going to be a very good player for the Bearcats. From NBA 3, he had 16. Cincy up big at the half, and in the second half, the Bearcats dominating. Look at the ball movement. Martin down low, hammers it down. He had 19 points, and Cincy wins big. The final 88-67. It started with an 11-0 run for the Bearcats, and it never stopped.
With the steal, Marlon London, the lay-in. Jayhawks up 21-14. 5 seconds left in the half. Georgia Tech down by 12. Tony Aiken steals the inbounds pass, misses a shot. Jason Floyd comes flying in. Oh, looky there.
Boy.
Kansas up 10 at the half. Second half, Luke Axtell, the transfer from Texas, misses a shot. Drew Gooden with the dunk, though, on the follow. All Kansas. They've won 29 in a row in November.
Cincinnati, a location at which Dayton had lost 25 straight times. But Flyers coach Oliver Purnell isn't much of a history buff. It's this year's Kentucky team against ours, he said. We're looking at this as a golden opportunity. Coach needed those road-colored glasses the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second half of this game. Kentucky up 8 when Marvin Stone to Tayshaun Prince, who throws it up to Jules Kamara to put Kentucky up 10. But things turn sour for the Wildcats after that. J.P. Blevins, 3-no. Then Desmond Allison, 3. Wide open look, no. Tubby's lead down to just 1. And later in the second with that 1-point lead, Mark Ashman takes the pass, working on Jamal McGlure. Pretty fadeaway, puts Dayton up 1. A little later, shot clock running down. Brooks Hall has to throw it up. He does, draws iron, good enough for Tony Stanley to rebound. And Stanley's 5th 3 of the night puts Dayton up 64-57, its biggest lead of the game. Now, 15 seconds left. Kentucky down 5. Ashman fouls Allison on the three-point attempt. Allison cans all 3 free throws. Kentucky still down 2, 10 seconds left. Saul Smith pushes it up. Passes it to a wide-open Prince for 3 in the win. Oh! Dayton hangs on to win 68-66. A huge win for the Flyers. One of those quality victories we might hear about should the Flyers find themselves on the bubble come March. What a day for Dayton. 4-0 for the first time in 17 years, thanks to its first win over Kentucky in 44 years. And famed alum Dan Patrick was on Letterman. More on the latter later. For now, basketball revelry.
We wanted to come out and win. We just wanted to come out, play them hard, just like we play anybody else. And, we always had in the back of our mind that we could beat this team. And we came out, played together as a team, and got it done.
Our depth was very important because that's a physical basketball team. We got wore down there a little bit. We kept going to our bench, and the guys kept responding. Our guard play was a little shaky in the beginning, but certainly David Morris and Edwin Young stayed tough, although they turned the ball over some early, stayed tough, and made some big plays at the end.
9th-ranked Temple at Florida State without the services of Pepe Sanchez. Sprained ankle, he's out. So the slot picker-upper was Lynn Greer. Fed by Mark Karchner there. Temple just by 2 at the half. So John Chaney and Sanchez hoping for more out of Greer, and Greer showed him what he's got. With the steal, goes coast to coast for the lay-in. How about his outside game? That was working too. Pulls up for 3, finished with 20. Temple wins 69-58, a victory really fueled by its defense. Temple of Florida State just
here taking on UConn. First half, UConn with pressure. Kevin Freeman the steal to Khalid El-Amin, back to Freeman. Freeman straight crushing the oop. 12 points for Freeman. Huskies out-rebounded Coppin State 49-35. Second half, Doug Gray to Marcus Cox to Edmund Saunders, who blows up the rim. 7 assists for Cox in a 24-4 UConn run. El-Amin, who had 18 points, 7 assists. Nice dish to Aju Dang. Dang, that brother can play. He had 11 block shots the last 5 games, Dang does. UConn wins at 89-44. The 45-point beatdown, Coppin State's worst loss ever. Jake Voskuhl, Salamane Wayne, and Dang, a combined 25 points, 19 boards, 4 blocks. Colgate at number 14, Syracuse. First half, Q's running off of one of Eton Thomas's 6 blocks. Ryan Blackwell, the pull-up jumper, silk, so smooth. Blackwell, 10 points, 10 boards. Deshaun Williams with the hype steal and the hype jam. Every Q starter was in double figures. Tony Bland, nice feed to Eton Thomas. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Thomas, 13 points, new school record, 332 career blocks. Q's, Preston Shumpert, Jason Hart, who rocks Colgate. Heck, I never knew what MFP fluoride was anyway. Hart, 18 points, 6 assists. Q's wins at 83-49. Colgate 3 for the heck of it, just for the smell of it, for the yell of it. Said Harris, who hit 5 threes. That's what we've been working on. Tennessee as a team, 10 of 15 threes in the first half. They led by 15 at recess. Second half, the Bulls make a run. Serious ball movement at the break. B.B. Walden finishes it. Walden led the Bulls 27 points, 15 boards. They closed to 6, but too much Harris. Straight crushing them kids. Career high 29 points, 5 of 10 from 3-land. Tennessee wins at 102-90. All 5 volunteers in double figures. Now against Vermont. Second half, up 35-22. Tony Orsiari stroking a 3. Liked it so good, he stroked some more. He had 16 points. Vermont on the out-of-bounds play. Second left in the shot clock. Toby Carberry. Jam. He had 10, but he and Orsiari, the only catamounts in double figures. Ohio State in control. Scooney Penn to Ken Johnson, who freaks the hoop. Penn, 18 points. Buckeyes roll.
Wisconsin and Wake Forest, we have Charlie Wills. He's got a Wills, but he didn't have a way. Can't convert on 2 separate chances in close. Wake Forest in control. Josh Shoemaker forces the turnover and then gets it back in transition. He had 8 points. Later in the first half, Darius Sangaila. Nifty move there, hitting it off the glass. Second half, Irvin Murray, the alley-oop to Antoine Scott. Kaboom. And Dick Bennett has significant issues as Wake Forest wins at 67-48. Sangaila, 16.6 boards for the winners. Wisconsin shot just 38%, got out-rebounded 40-24. It's the first time Wisconsin has ever played on an ACC team's home floor. It was a forgettable experience. Minnesota and Virginia. Mitch Onstad takes it up the floor to Kevin Burleson. Oh, looky there. Second half, Cavaliers down by 1. Travis Watson. Fadeaway jumper. Got it to go. Cavs up 1. Later in the half, Minnesota turns to its big man, Joe Przybilla, on the receiving end of the alley-oop. And again, it's Przybilla, who had 14 points, and the Gophers win 74-62. Przybilla, 10 points in a 10-minute stretch in the second half. Watson.
Danny Miller had a 3, and he makes it. 10-zip right out of the gate. He had 14. Terps up 11 at the break. Terps up 13 now, working around. Stephen Blake, Terrence Morris, and he will come hard. He had 20 points in the game, didn't miss a shot. Iowa making a comeback. Dean Oliver, he's after the loose ball. Kyle Galloway finishing the break. Iowa within 9. Galloway led the Hawkeyes with 18. Maryland lead is 8. Miller to Morris. He will score. Maryland's up 10 again. And Maryland finishing this thing off. Blake to Lonnie Baxter. He's tall. Baxter finishes with 16. Juan Dixon also had 18 for Maryland. Nate James picking it up. Jason Williams, oh, he's not looking. Think how good he'd be if he did look. Chris Carrawell throws it home. Blue Devils up 5. Corey Bradford working off the screen. He's got space, and he's got 3. Illinois up 40-35 at the break. Second half, Duke going down low. Carrawell spinning, scoring, and a foul. Tied at 50. And then Carrawell doinks the free throw, but Shane Battier tipping it to Mike Dunleavy. Duke's up by 5. 4 minutes left. Duke by 8. Frank Williams way out. Illini within 5 closing seconds. Duke up 3. Frank Williams nearly the same spot. This time it doesn't go, and Duke hangs on to win by 3. Former teammate Elton Brand was there, but not allowed to play because that would have been cheating. Duke
was smoking early. Kirk Haston, the short jumper here, puts Indiana up 2-0. Haston again on the inside. It's 4-0. Haston off the break. It's now 6-0. Lynn Washington makes it 8-0. Washington with a pump fake. 11-zip. A.J. Guyton, the runner, 13-0. Jeffrey Newton, the putback. It's 15-0 Indiana. Guyton on the break. 17-zip Indiana. Matt Doherty, what do you have? Second half, Irish come back. Down 5, 50 seconds to go. Jimmy Dillon for 3. That's good. Irish down by 2. 6 seconds to go. Irish down 2. Dillon drives. Circus shot. Got it. We go to OT. But hold on. In the OT, after 2 Hoosier free throws, Washington strong inside. It's a 4-point lead. Then it's Guyton off the break. It's a 6-point lead. Larry Richardson, kaboom, 10-point lead. Guyton then the fadeaway. Got it. 12-point lead. Washington with a jam to end it. Bobby Knight and the Hoosiers now 3-0. Crazy game as Indiana wins it.